What's the limit of your tolerance? How much can you take in before you're like, no, no, that's crazy. There's no way that's possible or true or realistic. I'm reading the book *Sapiens* for the second time. It's a brief history of humanity or mankind or something like that, and it brings up a great point that in the beginning it was only the craziest of people who would believe that there was this new world thing on the other side of this massive expansive ocean. Like, what do you mean? There's only India over there. Like, I thought you found India. He's like, no, you'll never believe this, but it's something totally different. Like, Amerigo Vespucci was one of the ones that first figured it out for real. And everybody, you know, when you think about their real experience of what they would have had, they'd stand on the beach in Western Europe and look out and only see 12 miles. It's about 12 miles to the horizon. But in your life, what possibilities are there on the 13th mile and beyond? Because we all have a horizon. We all have a horizon of what we've been exposed to, of what we're comfortable with, of what we believe to be true, what we've been taught. But what if there's an infinite level of possibility on your 13th mile and beyond? And if any of the concepts that I've been talking about in any of these videos sound a little bit crazy, maybe it's just because it's just over the horizon. And so what if you were able to find within yourself the courage to say, hey, I don't know everything, you know, and maybe I just have a worldview that's been limited by limiting beliefs of people around me, or a limited set of experiences that have shaped who I've become to this point. I mean, when you think about it, some of the seemingly craziest things that might be just the most beautiful things, like meditating to find eternal peace, like intuition, kind of predicting the journey of your life, ESP, things like this. When you think about it, it sounds a little crazy, but what if it only sounded crazy because those were the concepts that didn't make for great empires, that it didn't cohere enough for the leaders of our past to build massive structures of civilization around. They wouldn't get out. Shamanism, you know, all sorts of things like that we think of as nuts. What if they're all just the 13th mile of civilization? So think about that. What's just outside of your realm of possibility? What's just outside of your realm of acceptability? And see if you could just find the courage to stretch yourself a little bit and let a little bit more in. Just see what happens. You know, you don't have to subscribe to it, but just see what happens.